early show, 10:40, a little bit of change, and really excited about this one. The penalty box now open. Stacy's been filling me in, and really just cool to see that it seems the reception's been great. you know, grand opening set for next Thursday, correct?
Correct.
Where should we really dive on into this? Where's the story for the penalty box start?
Gosh, I don't know. It's kind of a long one. I mean, we've been doing restaurants for a while now, 16 years. We started with Joe's, obviously. We went to, whenever we had Joe's, we started doing frozen pizzas in the area. And JJ Thermos was one of the spots we tried to have our frozen pizzas. And we went in there and we loved the space and we wanted them to carry them. And even though it didn't work out with them, we loved the space and we wanted to go back there. And we ended up, after we checked out the spot, went back in there on our own, just to have dinner and have drinks and stuff. We really liked it. So when it became available, we were very interested in doing something in there.
Well, and it just seems like a really great space to be in, and really just a nice section of road there and a lot of traffic going by. And really, I think it's just another great addition to that EastGate Plaza that really has just turned around remarkably in the last 15 years, because I didn't know that would ever look that way again, and it's really cool to see businesses and restaurants like you guys really filling those spots and providing not just a restaurant, but really a cool experience too. And that's what I'm taking out of just seeing from the Facebook posts and just some of the branding elements. That really is going to be an experience and atmosphere place too. Am I onto something here?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it really is an awesome space. And, with what we've done with the penalty box there, it's kind of looks more like what the space was intended for.
Yeah.
The addition of like the pool tables, and it's got like such an awesome bar, and, it's just a good spacious area. And we're really looking forward to the weather changing here too, because
Me too.
The patio there is awesome too. I mean, we have a really cool outdoor bar there with a patio and a stage. So we are looking forward to getting that all fired up as well.
Fantastic. I forgot all about that patio space over there. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, and now, right now the menu's kind of limited right now until Thursday or till the grand opening?
Yeah, just till we kind of get everything sorted out in the kitchen. But for the most part, everything's going really good. We hope to have the menu fully done by Thursday, hopefully. But we're not rushing into it.
Adding, subtracting items and stuff. We like to play around and come up with new ideas. With
your guys' background in restaurants and working in the industry, what do you think about when you put a menu together for, a place like the Penalty Box? What thoughts go into it?
Well, it just, it's a lot, every one of our restaurants, the kitchen's different. So you got to see exactly what you can execute the best out of the kitchen space that you're working with. And, for this space, we wanted to, to have a good variety of stuff, but not do anything, we want to be able to get food out fast. And,
right.
Especially like during lunchtime, everyone's limited for the amount of time they have for lunch. So come up with good items that you can get people in and out. But we've come up with some pretty cool stuff. Kayla kind of came up with this, what we're calling a penalty pocket. Kayla, you can kind of explain a little bit.
I like this. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I wanted to just kind of have a fun little item to add to the atmosphere. We just know our place isn't in the middle of, it's in a nice part, like a good part of town, but still it's kind of it can be out of the way for a lot of people. So just coming up with unique ideas to draw people in and want to come and check it out. So, we didn't want to do just pizza and we didn't want to do just sandwiches. So this is kind of a little bit of both. So basically it's a little pizza crust and you can put sandwich toppings, some pizza toppings. We're going to have a ton of them. So right now we just have a limited amount. We're just testing it out, making sure they're coming out good and customers are liking them and giving us feedback on what we can do better. And
got this Philly cheesesteak one so it's made with traditional pizza dough and kind of folded over into not exactly a calzone, but ish in that shape. And so we got a Philly cheesesteak one that's killer. We got a chicken Caesar one.
The chicken Caesar one was I love chicken Caesar salads. I love pizza.
So those are cool. And, with this space, we need to have some cool menu ideas like that'll draw people in from some of the surrounding areas, because we have a space big enough to accommodate, the whole area here. So
Well, it seems like y'all had a great time watching the hockey game too.
Yeah.
That was so fun. Cool. I was so happy with the crowd we got. I was kind of nervous. Doing stuff like that's always kind of scary. You never know who's going to come out, if it's going to be dead or if it's going to be crazy. And it was just great. Everybody coming in was so nice and had a really good time, and we won. So that was great.
Yeah. It would have been very nice if they'd scheduled that game for, United States and Canada time.
Yeah, no kidding.
7 a.m. was a little early.
Yeah. Like Kayla said, you never know what the reaction is going to be, how big of a crowd you're going to get. And one of our restaurants in Edwardsville opened as well. And I think I was sleeping at 6:50 and Kayla called me at 7 and said, both restaurants are full. And I think we had like one server and one cook.
Yeah.
So Kayla and I are rushing around and did the best we could. The reception was, I didn't know how many people would be coming in to watch hockey and drink beer at 7 a.m.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd be in there by myself for a little bit.
If there's a reason, they'll be there.
Yeah.
It was support for the country and really just the community coming together. Awesome.
Yeah, it was so awesome, and everybody's had a great time. I love the customers we've been getting to know. Yeah, and it's just a really fun little area.
The reception's been great there. The feedback's been awesome, and whenever you open a new restaurant like this, I mean, a lot of your employees, you're just meeting for the first time and trying to get everything to click in the kitchen. So that's kind of, we try to slow play our openings a little bit to get everything on the, fired on all cylinders and then kind of blast it off from there. So, so far everything's been pretty smooth and still always, a kink or two to work out, but we're rolling pretty good there.
Part of the fun with it. Hey, today at Penalty Box's Wing Wednesday special, 75-cent wings. I like this. Traditional and all day?
Yes, traditional and boneless, I think. And then, we are really trying to have a good sauce and seasoning selection for our wings. So definitely venture out and try something different.
According to the reception we've got and we see on Facebook and everything, we've got the best wings around. So
there you go.
Definitely worth coming in and checking out. Fantastic.
And you can do that today, or that's when I'd encourage you, save on the deal, or you can just go leading up to March 5th or celebrate with them on the date too. 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. is going to be the ribbon cutting event time. Mm-hmm. And then we'll take a quick break. We'll come back and talk about all those details, ways that you guys can get out there. We'll also come back, chat it up about the menu some more, and got some good entertainment coming on March 5th. DJ Tony's great. I like that. Yeah, we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with more right after this. RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
At Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu. When you need a project done right, on budget, and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Daily Show. Coming back into this, so we were just chatting a little bit during the break, and what I think is cool about having you guys on the show early on to the penalty box, journey here is that, you're still in the early stages of really developing. It sounds like with specials and all of that. Do you want to dive into that a little bit more?
Oh yeah, so like we went into the penalty pocket a little bit. We also have fun burgers. We have a pizza burger, mac and cheese burger.
Oh, man.
I can't think of the other one. We have a bunch. I don't know why
we don't have them all on the menu yet.
Yeah.
But, I think right now
Yeah.
we've rolled out like just a classic and then those two. And that pizza burger, it's awesome. We put like a fried ravioli or a few of them on it or something.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
so good. We're just testing things out. We're like, let's try this. And it was like I think I went in just thinking I'll try a bite of it. And like everyone, I probably had like 5 whole burgers that day because I couldn't stop eating them. They were so good.
Too good for our health. Like, there's a lot of food sampling and stuff. And the doctor doesn't recommend I keep doing this. But we've come up with some pretty awesome items. And the feedback's been great. Everyone's
That's
been loving
awesome. And I've seen that. It really has been really good feedback and just good stuff. And now, do we have, like $1 or $2 bottles or anything like that?
Yeah, we're going to do all kinds of specials like that. We just want to kind of make sure people come in, try us out. We want to do happy hour specials, lunch specials, family specials, all that stuff.
I love it.
Yeah, we'll be rolling out a lot of that soon. Like I was saying earlier with the new kitchen, the last thing you want to do is overwhelm people.
I like having you on. I like having you on early too, though, and really getting the sense of it because it's really cool with you guys being tested and true in restaurants and all of that and done this before, just to see the process and really how it starts. Because I think it's just fascinating just to observe it too and just to see where it takes off. Because I really think the penalty box ain't going away anytime soon. This is cool.
Yeah, we hope not.
Yeah, we really like what we have going there. It's a cool concept and it's just is perfectly fitting for that space too.
Fantastic.
And like I said, I think a lot of the customers that we've been getting there so far that maybe weren't there whenever it was Joe's or JJ Thermo, I don't think really have any idea how awesome that patio that we have is back there. So I can't wait to get some pictures out of that and some videos and for people to come check that out. We'll have live music out there. We've talked about having comedy acts and all sorts of stuff back there. Karaoke.
It's going to be fun. And going to be fun, too, is March the 5th. Now, there's the Bud Light Hoop Shootout, and I learned over the break that there is a chance to win on that as well.
So every person that signs up or plays it gets free Bud Light merchandise. And then at the end, whoever gets the most, I think, shots or makes the most gets a chance to compete to go to Vegas.
Yeah, they get entered for like the final kind of competition for a chance to get a trip to Vegas and like 10,000 cash or something.
Yeah.
So. Fantastic.
And Kayla, she got second the last time.
Yeah,
we
I'm
did
still
this,
trying to get there.
She's been practicing. You're going to have to take her out to win it.
So there's also going to be some giveaways, and you were saying that's going to be, really good ways to keep coming back, like gift cards and merch and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, just all that fun stuff. And just like the atmosphere will be fun. We're going to do announcements. Like we're going to start, I think we're going to have bingo coming up soon again. I know a lot of people have been asking for that to come back.
I think we're going to do a little bit of a different one than Joe's was doing though.
Yeah.
It's like musical bingo or something.
Music bingo's great.
Yeah. So, I think we're looking forward to that too. We've had a lot of people ask when we're firing the bingo back up, but we're going to go with a different route with it.
That'll be perfect. That'll be really cool for what the spot is. And now, what's the corner tasting? Am I getting that right?
Kerner. That's Kerner distributing.
I do get paid for my job, guys. I promise.
That's just one of our distributors, and I don't think they've honed in exactly what the different tastings will be, but we do these at some of our other restaurants too, and they're fun. They'll bring in different, not necessarily Kerner, we're not sure what they're bringing, but, bourbon tasting or different tequila tastings and stuff like that. So they'll be there, and we tell them, you can bring whatever you like. We trust what you're doing. So.
Yeah, you just come in and you try free samples, try something new, and see what you think, and it's fun.
Try some of the best wings in town.
Oh yeah.
Right. Hey, what's the flavor that everyone's?
The lemon pepper and the buffalo blitz for the wings are a couple sauce.
Yeah, the lemon pepper
ones we came up with, and they are fire.
A ton of good feedback on.
Fantastic. I'm in. This is all fantastic. Now, when are you guys open? What are the hours?
So, pretty much every day we're open all day. Monday we open at 4, so 4 to 10 Monday, and the rest of the days we open at 11 every day. Tuesday through Thursday is 11 to 10. Friday and Saturdays 11 to midnight.
And then
Sundays 11 to 10 also?
Yeah, and then Thursdays I think also is not
11
10.
to
I think it's
11 or 11 to
11. But
midnight.
everything's subject to change too.
Yeah.
We're trying to feel it out. See, I don't want to say we're open till 1 and that part of town dies at 9 and we're stuck there for 3 hours and somebody comes in at
so
12 and is mad
one of
we're
our
not
restaurants,
open.
we have the closing hours, and it says they're subject to change. If people's hanging out and having a good time, we'll stay open a little later, and
And now, with that being said, too, we're on the Penalty Box Facebook page. That's what you can put in your search bar there. We'll link it in a write-up on RiverBender, so you can stay up to date throughout all the updates into the grand opening, all the great menu item additions, and all that fun stuff, too. And do you guys have machines in Penalty Box?
So not quite yet, but August 1st is the target date for that.
I know when to show up. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, those suckers pop the first time you get to put $1 into them.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
kidding. I haven't won in months. It's been.
I like that though.
never
Let's go with that. I like that.
man.
I don't have any luck on them, but
Oh, me either. So, with that being said, anything else to talk about for now before we say so long for now and talk again soon?
I mean,
I think just a few of the other upcoming events that we'll have. So we'll have a fun St. Patty's Day weekend thing going on with some green bevs and some different what's the like Rubens and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
we're
Rubens
kind of coming up
and-
with a good menu for that right now. Cardinals opening weekend. We're hoping the weather's nice. We really want to do something fun on the patio. Maybe
that'd be cool.
grilling some burgers and dogs out there. And
Nice.
so we like to have fun with those bigger events like that. So what was there? Oh yeah. Well, then of course March Madness coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that our space there too. I think total we've got 16 something TVs. We got 75 inches, 85 inches all over the place. So
Wow.
it'll be an awesome spot for sports in general, but especially March Madness when there's so many games on at the same time. We'll have pretty good coverage of everything, and then of course. We always look forward to football season, which is a little ways away,
Yeah.
but we're just
And
going to be a great
hockey
place
is-
to watch
yeah.
sports and hockey. Oh yeah, you know what else is a good one too? So the ice arena next door, we've got one of our TVs a live feed of the rink there.
Wow.
So what's cool about that, we learned that a lot of the hockey parents during their kids' practices will just be sitting in their cars waiting for practice to get over, or if they're in there, the ice arena can be a little cool place to hang out too, but it's an option to come next door
Yeah.
too.
yeah, and you can still watch your
the live
kid
feed.
play or watch
have
your
those-
team play if you,
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And we've got a good amount of space there. Like I said, a private kind of party area. We'll get a lot of the groups from the hockey arena coming over, the kids and the parents, and so we can accommodate pretty large groups there too. So
I like it.
Yeah. Another big thing too, we do have 4 pool tables and 3 dart boards. So we'll be doing pool and dart leagues. Hopefully.
yeah, I think
soon.
we've just missed the window on like the winter leagues or something like that are in the area. So I believe summer leagues is when those will fire up. But we do have on our website kind of a contact form for people to start sending their information so we can start getting that organized too. But great place to watch sports, hang out, play pool. It's a pretty fun atmosphere we got going there.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and really appreciate it. Best of luck. I don't
thank you.
think you need it. This is cool.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Another great thing at EastGate Plaza. We'll take a quick break, and I'll come back and wrap up the Wednesday that was next.